Hi guys, thanks for checking in the Stormtopia.com and the Stormtopia.com Facebook page. The audio should be improved on this video. You should be able to hear me a little more clearly. And if you can, I'd love to hear some feedback on our Facebook page. Now, our current map of temperatures and precipitation showing that we're mainly quiet across about 85% of the United States. We do have some lake effect snows in the Great Lakes. Here's a nice map by AccuWeather showing them. In many areas you're going to see over a foot. Okay, and here's why. When we see these northwest winds colliding with the warm 700 millibar temps, it commonly does lead to some heavy snow. Now let's see what happens as we make our way out into tomorrow, and you can see how what's happening by this evening before we even get to tomorrow. We got rain back into the Pacific Northwest, a cold front ahead of the rain, and for tomorrow that cold front will have developed into a full-scale trough, and you can see it here on the 500 millibar pattern really dipping in here into the western part of the country. At the same time, we've got a high pressure zone over Nebraska. To the east of that, we're seeing very warm temperatures fighting back up into the central and eastern United States. Meanwhile, the west is cool because of that trough. Now, so we continue to make our way out into time. I think Monday is really going to be when things start to get interesting here, okay? And here's why. We're going to see, of course, a deep trough by that time, digging into the western part of the country. At the same time, very nice warm air to the east, and what we see here is a severe weather outbreak developing. Not very much convective available potential energy, CAPE, but there is going to be a high shear. So by the time we make our way out until later in the afternoon hours, into the early evening hours of Monday, we are going to be talking about severe thunderstorms breaking out from northeast Texas back into Arkansas, and that's going to develop into a really nice scale storm by the time we make our way out into early Tuesday morning. Here you can see on the GFS how very heavy rain making its way from the Gulf Coast states all the way back up into the Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, and even southern Michigan and southern Canada by the time we make our way out into early Tuesday morning. Severe weather outbreak will be wrapping up by Tuesday, yet we're still going to see heavy flooding rains back up into this area. We're still going to be seeing very cold air back up into this area. The GFS does its usual crazy things with the snow and the cold, develops a secondary low pressure center over northern Wisconsin, and it brings about a foot or two of snow for parts of the UP of Michigan, and you know, the typical GFS tricks that we tend to see around 96 hours out. This is currently 87 hours out, so soon the NAM model will be coming into range in terms of snowfall accumulation. By the time we make our way out to Wednesday, it's just nothing more than a giant trough at the 500 millibars, just huge rain being flung out on the eastern side, and just a major event here for the East Coast, but not too much snow, just a big gully washer, it looks like, in terms of rain, possibly some snow wrapping up the event for the interior northeast. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this forecast video. Again, please give us some feedback on how the audio sounded. Please spread the word about our website, and have a great day.